What's going on YouTube? Brandon the Truger here. Getting ready to go to lunch with my wife really fast. There's the GTR, as you can tell. Challenger's gone. My work vehicle, the Dodge Nitro. And today I'm going to do a review on my 2012 Chevy Silverado. Here's a quick walk around. It's bright out today. So let's see if we can see from the front. Stock headlights, blacked out emblem. I have some grill lights, and I put on some LED strips just to have a little bit better vision of the ground. Like I said, we got the 35s on there, 20-inch XD wheels. Everything's dirty. Got the 7-inch lift. That blue pearlescent paint job. Mud flares on the front and back. Custom tail lights that I put on. Blacked out emblem. It's got the hitch. Actually gotta see if my work hat is in here. Yep, good to go. Sweet. Sorry about that. So anyways, there's the truck. So I'll do a review on that really fast. Today is actually gonna be a review on what I do not like about my Chevy Silverado. So, the camera actually probably won't be on me today. I'm gonna just hold it out towards the road, probably. Maybe I'll switch it around. Haven't decided yet. But, so this is a 2012 Chevy Silverado. Like I said, it has roughly a little over 30,000 miles. I've had it for about 3 or 4 years now. Bought it with 13,000 miles on it. Let's see. Oh well. Let's see. Anyways, so yeah, today I'm gonna do 5 things I do not like about my truck. And again, with it not being a stock truck, if you watch my review on my GTR, let me see if I can swap this around. Sorry for the block. Anyways, if you watch my review on the GTR, like I said, it wasn't stock, so it's always a little bit different with my vehicles, since none of them are completely 100% stock. Like I said, the truck has a lift on it. You know, it's got 35s on it, 20-inch wheels, which everything about that I love. Good horsepower and stuff. But today I'll do 5 reasons why I do not like my lifted truck. Reason number 1, I think it's the thing for most people. You know, with normal trucks and stuff nowadays, they made them so smooth. I haven't done a review on my dad's Rebel. I need to. He's actually camping right now, or hunting, I guess. So I needed to do a review on his Rebel. But with his Rebel, you can pull the truck in perfectly, you know, like a car. And the turning radius, everything is great on him now. So the biggest thing with you know, having a lifted truck with bigger wheels, bigger tires, everything, the turning radius is like non-existent. The truck has so many troubles trying to pull in and park normal, so you get really good at parking in reverse. So that's one of the biggest things is, you know, the turning radius is gone, which makes it a little bit more difficult to park. Sometimes to make turns in Denver, downtown, it's a little tight. But yeah, the turning radius, non-existent. Number 2 is, I'd have to say, the problem with the truck, with it being so lifted is, which I have pulled next to, you know, like a Porsche 911, some Ferraris, lowered Hondas, whatever it is, small cars, when I glance over and if I don't see them, I try to switch lanes. If they're in my blind spot, you know, I can't really look over my shoulder and see them because I'm so high up and they're so low to the ground. Same thing with the GTR. When I park next to the GTR, if I look out, I cannot see it. So with the truck being so high up, it kind of makes it a little bit more dangerous to drive. You have to be a little bit more aware of your surroundings and what's, you know, going on. Sorry, thought I saw somebody I knew. But yeah, so you have to definitely be a little bit more aware of the cars around you and make sure, you know, like with the 350Zs, they're really small. Same with the Audi TTs. I used to have one of the Audis, and they're really small and really low to the ground, so it's a lot more difficult to see those kind of vehicles. So yeah, like I said, number 1 was definitely, you know, you don't have any turning radius. Number 2,
You have to be really careful of smaller vehicles around you when you're switching lanes. Number 3, the third thing I don't like about this truck really, personally, this specific truck again, is it is the V8, but it is only the 4.8 liter. I mean, it's got plenty of torque, plenty of towing power. Everything's great about that, but with it being so big and a little bit more heavy, you know, again, with the lift doesn't help. The acceleration on it is kind of weak. So if you're trying to get up and go, there's not really much get up, which is a problem, I feel like. So actually, the way I'm going to solve that is I'm going to actually put a twin turbo kit in it. So stay tuned for that. If you've seen one of my other videos, you may have seen me mention that. But you know, the 4.8 liter, it's not the greatest. There is a bigger engine. I think it is, what is it? It's a 5 something. I can't remember exactly. Shoot. I can't remember the engine size right now. I'm going blank. But there is a bigger engine for the V8. So I wish I would have gotten that one, or I wish that would have come in this one. It's like the 5.6 liter, I think, or 5.2, something like that. Yeah, so that's the third thing, is I wish I would have had a bigger engine in this one. You know, it is good to have it for the tow. It tows perfectly fine and everything, but again, a little bit more pickup, a little bit more torque would be nice to, you know, when you're trying to get on the highway or something, or if you have to get over and you have to accelerate hard. It doesn't really have the best get up. One of the other things that, you know, I wish I kind of could have changed about the truck was the fact that, oh shoot, I just drew a blank again, sorry. So let me touch base on the ones I did again. So number 1, of course, is the turning radius. Number 2 was the fact that, you know, it's so high up, it's so lifted that, you know, there's so many blind spots. If you're next to a small car, you might not see them. Number 3, definitely is, I wish I had the bigger V8 engine. Number 4, well, now I remember, duh. I don't know how I forgot that. So with the bigger engine, it's kind of good, kind of bad that I have the V8 that's only the 4.8 liter. But even as it is with the 4.8 liter, you know, it eats gas. You know, when you get a lift and you put bigger tires on it, you don't really get that good of gas mileage. My friend, he has a Silverado. You know, it's not lowered, nothing like that. It's not lifted, isn't lowered, has everything stock. It's completely stock, no aftermarket intake or anything. And when he drives to North Dakota, because he works in the oil fields, he comes back and forth, he usually gets 25 miles per gallon, and he's got the bigger V8 engine. So it goes to show you that, you know, if you don't have the lift, you don't have bigger tires and all that other stuff, bigger wheels, if you keep it stock, you know, you don't get that bad of gas mileage. But with this specific one, the best I think I've ever gotten, like, probably was like 17 miles per gallon. That was on the highway, going like 55 for a consistent speed. But average, I usually get 12 miles per gallon at best in the city and stuff. So that's, you know, it's kind of crappy about that. But other than that, it's not too bad. The last thing I'd change about this truck is definitely the fact that, for me personally, I'm a big looks person, and the 2012 Chevy Silverado headlights are so plain and boring. To me, that's a huge downfall. Like, they made all the newer Chevys with really nice headlights and stuff, and to me, I just really do not like these headlights. These headlights have been around since like 2007, and maybe even a little bit before that, and they have not changed it. Like, seriously, I just don't think that's a good choice. The GTR, you know, for a few years it had the same headlights, and then a few years later they switched it totally. They made LED light strip in there, and the new ones look really good. And like I said, the body style of this specific Silverado, I have a friend, he's got a 2007, it looks just like this one. So to me, I'm like, you didn't really change the body much. I mean, the body's pretty good though, from 2007 up. I think they should make a little bit more of a design change personally, because again, it looks just like the 2007 Silverados. I have a friend, like I said, his headlights are the exact same as mine, his taillights were the exact same as mine, but I put on new ones. So to me, you know, I kind of want a car like the new Challengers. You can tell, like I said, I have a 2012. I think the 2015s, they swapped out the taillights completely, changed the look. I think it looks good. It's, you know what year up that is. It can be from like a 15 to an 18, so you know. I just think Chevy should do something like that. Like I said, they have changed their headlights. Like I said, my friend, he's got one like a little bit newer. The headlights have been changed, which is nice. That's one thing I'm going to do to this truck to make it stand out a little bit more, is maybe put some halos in it with an LED strip inside. So we'll see. But yeah, so those are the 5 things I really don't like about the car. Like I said, the turning radius, one, that's definitely a huge turn off. You know, with the lift and stuff, it makes it hard to park. Number 2, excuse me, like I said, you know, the gas mileage is terrible on it with the lift. So that's, you know, that happens when you put bigger tires on it. You put a lift. The headlights and the body, they haven't really changed much. So that's one thing I wish would change. You know, the gas mileage really isn't that great with the lift. But, you know, that's what you get when you jack a truck up. If you don't leave in standard height and standard tires and everything else like that, the gas mileage is only going to get worse. So that's kind of on you. But yeah, those are like the 5 reasons why I really just don't like the truck. Other than that though, and of course the power. I wish it was a little bit quicker off the line, you know. If I needed to get up, it was there. That's the only thing I don't like about the 4.8 liter. It's got good pulling power and stuff, but it could use a little bit quicker. So other than that though, I really love the truck, and all of these, like I said, personally, it only bothers my wife with the turning radius and everything like that. To me, it doesn't really matter. The only thing I really dislike about the truck are the headlights and the fact that the torque isn't as quick of response as like what I want when I'm trying to get on the highway. So both of those can be fixed. Headlights are an easy $150 fix. The twin turbo kit is around $2,000. I'll install it myself, and then I'll get it professionally tuned though. But that's going to take the horsepower from like 300, it's around 300 right now, to, it should push it up to at least, I'm not going to try to go crazy, but with the twin turbo kit, I can at least get probably close to 500 out of it. I don't really want to go more than that. I could probably push the engine a little bit more. Like I said, it's only got 30,000 miles on the truck, but I don't really want to push it too much. I just, I want it to have definitely more torque for pulling, and just a little bit more power. So again, that right there won't really help the gas mileage much, especially since I have a heavy foot, and with the twin turbo, that's going to be hard to control. But yeah, these are the 5 reasons why the 5 things I don't really like about my truck. Other than that though, the truck's been great to me. It's never had any problems. Here we go, I'm getting ready to do a front park. We'll see if I can swing it around. Yeah, I can park straight, but again, I had to take a big whipper. I had to whip the truck around pretty good to do that. So if you're in normal parking spaces, you don't really have that opportunity. But again, here's the Silverado. I mean, I love the truck. It's great. There are a few small things I would change about it. I'm actually going to swap out the radio, put in a Bluetooth one. That's one thing I don't really like. This radio sometimes freaks out randomly, so I don't know if it's a wiring problem or what. But that's one of the other things I don't really like, is the stock radio isn't that great, because I've had a few problems with it, and the truck isn't that old. So I don't know what's going on with it. But that, again, that's an easy fix. I don't think I even have the radio in here. Oh yeah, it's back there. See it in the box. But yeah, other than that, the truck's great. I plan on keeping this truck for a very, 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 very long time. Probably at least till I hit around 150,000 miles, and we'll see from there. But that's not going to be for a long time. Like I said, I've had it for 4 years. I put like 18,000 miles on it. That's it. That's not much at all for 4 years. So I'll probably have it for at least another 10 years, and then we'll see. We'll go from there. But yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. Stay tuned for some of my other videos. I'll be loading a few more up here pretty soon. So like and subscribe. Thank you.